camera, you have to rotate it, Karishma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's correct.
Sir,
So, Karishma, even
Yes,
when the session is over, please stay because I am making you host.
okay, sir.
I am making you host. Okay. And okay, 1 minute. Karishma, can you make me host again?
Yeah, sir. Just a second.
Can you hold?
हो गया
Yes, sir. Cut you mic.
हो गया 58 हुआ है अभी.
Can you host me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. हो गया.
Acha. So I will make Krishnanand as co-host. Okay. Team. Durga ma'am, are you there? Durga ma'am. Durga ma'am. So Durga ma'am is not here. So Karishma will start. Team, I'm very, very happy to introduce Karishma Borana to you. So she is actually a North Indian settled in E Road in Tamil Nadu. She is a psychologist and also she is a life coach. So she is going to talk about some important aspects about art therapy. So she is going to give an exercise also. So kindly take your paper and pencil and you can enjoy the sessions. And I am making Karishma as a host now. I'm making her host. Yeah, you can start, Karishma.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Hi, team. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Karishma. Yes, please go ahead.
Good to see you all again. Second session. So let me start with a small introduction about myself. Myself, Karishma Borana. And like sir said, I'm a life coach and a psychologist. So today I'm going to conduct a small session on art therapy. In this session, we are going to learn about art therapy, which is introduced by Mikkel Morgan. So Mikkel Morgan, she is an what we say an influencer, and along with that, she is a mental health advocate. She have conducted lot of camping for women's safety, and in her like counseling with her clients, she have come across a very wonderful art art therapy, which was named as future past hand art therapy. So today in this session, I'm going to elaborate about that. Yeah. So I'll be sharing the screen, and I request everyone to please get ready with a paper and a pencil. If you want, you can also carry up your what we say crayons or color pencils or anything. Yes. So because today हम लोग वो what we say highlight करने वाले हैं अपने we are going to highlight our past and our future. Yes. So please, it would be really wonderful if you carry your crayons or color pencils or anything. Is it visible? Team, is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. So let's begin with the session. So she is Mikkel Morgan, and she have created the therapy hands, past and future art therapy. So today I'll be letting you know what this therapy is, how this therapy is, like it will be useful for the clients. So let's start. So yeah, hands, past and future art therapy activity. It is an art for mental health. Yes, those who are mentally affected. We often face people in our life where they are mentally sick. They are unable to like differentiate what is happening. Like they feel difficult to balance. So it will be really useful for their mental health, for recovery of their mental health. And this art therapy can be used in DBT as well. So this activity is very simple, whereas we use our both the hands, our left hand and right hand. Yes. So this activity is termed as hands past healing art. So this exercise can be used during a time of transformation or just to help make senses of past and present self. So with this statement itself, हमें एक चीज clear होती है कि like this art therapy will help us to have a very clear view about who we were in our past and what we like wish to be in our future, or I can say like finding the better version of yourself. Yes, so let us start with definition of what is art therapy. Art therapy is a way in which people explore themselves and cope up with their mental health. Yeah, so this art therapy, it's not like okay, you can give only to senior citizens or adults or young people. No, this art therapy is something which everyone can go with the flow. So it is also a path which help us to find who we wish to be in our future self or better version of oneself, and to see who we were at the past. So now let us go with some advantages of using this art therapy. These are the following advantages of using not only this art therapy. There are like enormous art therapy we have. You can source the what we say sources from the Google. Once you start hunting what is art therapy and what are all the types of art therapies, you will be coming across lot of advantages of using different art therapies. So these are some of the major advantages of this particular art therapy. So these are the following advantages. First is expressing emotions. Yes, art therapy, when you start using art therapy, you will start feeling more expressive. You will come out of your hesitations to express your emotions, and it will also help you to reduce the anxiety feelings, and it will improve our self esteem. We can manage our pain. It will help us to develop social skills, develop in coping skills, and resolving the conflicts. Yes, at end of every art therapy, it depends on how you are interacting and conducting the art therapy. So it also plays a very important role. So all the art therapists are trained in art and psychology. So yes, the everyday practice and learning will make us to be perfect. So at the end of a session, our focus should be like, yes, whether our client is able to resolve the conflicts or not. Are they able to express their emotions or not? Are they able to improve their self esteem? They are able to manage their social skills and develop in their coping skills. So this should be our focus. So I hope everyone is ready with pen, paper. Yes, can we start with
Yeah.
this art
Yes,
therapy?
yes, please go ahead. Yes.
Yes.
So far,
Yes.
okay, thank you so much. So for anybody has any doubt regarding art therapy, what is it?
No, ma'am.
या किसी को doubt है तो please you can ask me now.
Ma'am, I would like to know more about how we can develop social skills through art therapy.
Yeah, see, developing social skills to art therapy. Now, if I start going deep in this, it will take long. So we'll do one thing. I'll ask Shiva sir to conduct, like one more session where we can, go deeply in this. Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, ma'am.
I will request to sir, and surely we will surely conduct one more sessions to discuss for developing social skills with art therapies. So it's an actually in-depth concept. Agar now if I start now, so it will take 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Yeah. Steps to follow. The hands past and hands future art. So what we are supposed to do is we are just about to keep our right hand on the paper and trace the outer of a hand. Yes, both right hand and left hand. The left hand will be representing our past, whereas our left hand will be representing our past, and the right will be representing our future. Yes, so it would be looking something like this. Yes, the left hand, you have to trace our left hand and right hand, and we have to, note it down. What are all the things was there in our past and what we wish to change in our future, and how we see our future further ahead. So I'll give you all 5 minutes to go ahead with this. Okay, team?
Ma'am, I'm not getting it properly. Could you please come again, or what to be done?
Yeah,
See-
could you please explain it more about it? Because I also didn't get it.
Yeah,
We
I'll
have to
explain.
put
See,
our hand on the paper and draw our hand outline, right?
yes, we have to place our hand on the paper and draw the outline of our hand.
Okay.
Whereas on our left hand, we are supposed to draw our past. Yes, team. And on the again, we have to do the same with our right hand. Whereas on our right hand outline, we have to draw things which we, wish to do in our future,
Okay.
like manifestation, like we wish to manifest in our future, or our dreams, passion, any sort of abundance if you desire for.
Ma'am,
Yes, please.
whether we have to do this in the same page or in different pages?
It's up to your wish.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. I'll give you 5 minutes of time, team. So please make sure that, your art should be describing you.
हेलो मैम
Yes, please.
मैम ये जो मेंशन करना है जैसे राइट हैंड फॉर फ्यूचर एंड लेफ्ट हैंड फॉर पास्ट, तो उसमें
Yes.
क्या क्या इवेंट्स मतलब मुझे अंडरस्टैंड
हाँ.
नहीं हो रहा है.
Okay, I'll be very clear again. अब जैसे हम लेफ्ट हैंड में हुआ, ठीक है, you are tracing your left hand. So in your left hand, you can draw your past, like any past trauma you faced, any past, situation which was, so damn painful that still you remember that. Some, yeah. Hello. Your voice is not audible actually.
हेलो.
Yeah, please tell me.
हाँ मैम, मैंने क्वेश्चन अभी पूछा हुआ था कि जैसे पास्ट ट्रॉमास या फिर अचीवमेंट,
हाँ.
सब कुछ पास्ट में जो हो रहा है, एंड फ्यूचर
हाँ.
जो हमारे गोल्स हैं फ्यूचर को लेकर के.
यस, फ्यूचर को लेके जो आपके गोल्स है, आप जो अचीव करना चाहती हैं, और जो पास्ट से आपने जो लेसन सीखा है, वो सब आपको आपके फ्यूचर यानी राइट हैंड में ड्रॉ करना है.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू.
या
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
This is you mean you should draw the outline of the right hand is mentioned according for the future, right?
Yes, the left hand
And
is
the left
indicating
hand
our
is the
past.
past. So what should we draw that outline? So only the hand.
Yes, just the outline of hand. It is just a demo of the pic which I'm sharing.
Yeah, we have drawn the hand now.
Yes. We have to draw our hands now.
Yeah, done.
Everyone is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So anybody would like to share about it?
Yes, ma'am, may I?
Yes, please. Please.
I am Kanakadurga from Machilipatnam, Andhra Pradesh, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, my past loss is I lost my best half because of some reasons. So that is my problem. And my ambition is to settle in a government job, which I have to prove myself. Because I lost my better half, everyone are blaming. That is my mistake. So due to that, I want to achieve good government job by which I hope everyone will give respect for me. And
Okay.
I am working
Uh,
as a teacher in my village.
that's very wonderful, Kanak. So yes, like Kanak have shared with us. So Kanak is very clear now. Ki, what was your past and what is your focus on future. Yes, Kanak.
Yes, ma'am.
So through this therapy, through this art therapy, I will tell ki, just don't distract your focus from your future. Yes, be very focused, be very confident, and whatever people are putting things to your ears, just let it pass by.
I
See,
don't know, ma'am, because of I don't have any idea why I am getting that words to me. I am escaping from that words, even though they are posing on me. I am successful teacher at present, but even though they are posing on me, why that happened, I don't know.
see, Kanak, are you proud of yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Then
definitely.
see, then you're proud of yourself. Then why you need to focus on something which is pulling you back, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, actually, I don't know. I want to be strong, but I am emotionally connected with that words. I want to escape from that. How should I escape? I don't know. Because of that
Yes.
only, I join in this session.
Okay, Connect. See, how to escape? How can you escape from that emotional attachment? Is this the art which you have drew, right? You have to like keep it with you and always motivate yourself with this and remind yourself what is your goal for the day. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
thank you. Someone else would like to share?
Yes, may I?
Hi, ma'am.
Please, ma'am.
Hello, good noon, everyone. I am Radha Mangal. I am doing present as a counselor job. Sorry, I am doing a job as a counselor in a school. My past life, I lost so many things. I lost my mom as a disease last 12, 13 years before. So I miss so much to her so many times. Then, but my past some is so good. I uh, feel that period, so I feel so very happy because that time most of time I spend my with my friends with, I can share everything with my friends. I could share, and even though in present time we are in touch and we can meet after so long time, but my future planning is I'm doing as a counselor job, but I'm not 100% satisfied with my job because I want to do a freelancer work as my working.
Okay. So, Mrs. Radha, I would say like जैसे आपने कहा कि you want to do something as a freelancer,
Yes,
right? There is something which is you're missing. You want to do something which you love and you are not able to do that,
I
correct?
know. Yes, ma'am,
इसके लिए
definitely.
yeah, इसके लिए I would suggest one very simple सा thing. Take steps slow by slow, yeah, slow
Yes,
and steady steps. one day when you turn around now, you will see that you have crossed the mountain behind.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, ma'am. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Definitely I will do. Yes, thank you so
Sure.
much.
Okay. Okay. So yes, team, I hope you all enjoyed this art therapy, this particular one. So this activity is very healing. It gives a huge changes going on in life of many people, and this is being termed by Michael Morgan. So yeah, this is my business card. So you can take a screenshot of it. Whenever you are in need of counseling, you can be touching with me. I'll be there. Thank you. Thank you, team.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
please can you share again?
I would like to pass on this session to Kunal sir.
Actually, ma'am, when you were sharing your visiting cards, there was a call display and we were unable to take screenshot. Please, can you share it again?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Okay, team.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karishma.
You,
Thanks,
sir.
friend. And let's move to the next activity. All of us have heard about 6 thinking hats. If not, we would have at least read about it, heard about it, and we always look into what is 6 thinking hat means. Now, on one side, six thinking hat is a technique which was developed by
Krishanand, Krishanand,
and, yes,
Krishanand.
let's move to the
Krishanand.
next activity. Yes,
Krishanand.
yes. All of us have heard about
Krishanand.
thinking hats. If
Krishanand.
not, we would have at least read about it, heard about it, and we always look into what is 6 thinking hat means. Now,
Yeah, Tim, I'm very happy to introduce Krishnanand ji to all of you. So, Krishnanand is a soft skill trainer and a psychologist and also a life coach. He is very much crystal clear when he delivers a session. So today he is going to talk about something called 6 hats. Okay, the 6 hats concept, it is being used only in the corporate world. This is a model which is being used for decision making, but this model can be used in counseling also, particularly even in art therapy we can use it. So now Krishnanand ji is going to talk about the 6 hat. The 6 hat he will be telling from a life coaching angle or the business angle. He will be explaining. After his explanation, I will add a few points how that we can use the 6 hats in the art therapy. So over to Krishnanand. Yes, Krishnanand. And team, if you people come on the video, that will be very nice. Kanaka Durga has come, Uday has come, isn't it?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, two people are on the video. Hi, Rinku Jain. So I'm meeting so many people here. Rinku Jain, she is a psychologist. Urvashi Vagela, she is a psychologist. Already they are all psychologists. Radha Mangal is a psychologist. These are the people I know. And Durga is here. Durga ma'am, we will see it after Krishnanand. Krishnanand, please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So friends, six thinking hat is a concept that has been developed by Dr. Robert D. Bono, and we would have used it, multiple times. We might not be aware that this is what six thinking hat is about. And as Shiva sir has said, it has been primarily used into the corporate sector. Today, we will try to understand what are those various perspectives of six thinking hats are and how we can use them. So for that, we will be doing an exercise. Keep a pen and paper ready with you. Prior to that, and we will move to that exercise at a point in time. If you see my screen, just
Hello?
let me know that you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is
Fantastic. Thank you.
Six
So let's
thinking
look at
Yes,
those
sir.
thinking hats. Yeah. So this was developed, this principle was developed for a purpose of decision making. Now, what doctor says is, if you never change your mind, then why have one? What does it mean is, I take decision that I've taken a decision earlier. I do a lot of analysis and I change my mind. I change my decision. If I'm stubborn in taking any decision, then why would I would have my mind, to use it. Okay. So six thinking hat is in principle, which says that it's a parallel thinking technique which encourages individual and groups to approach issues from multiple perspectives. When we say hats is a metaphor. Okay, we don't actually wear an hat. It's a metaphor which there are six hats. Each hat represents different kind of state of my thinking. There are thinking stages when I think about something and I look at it and I put all those kind of thought processes on a paper into under those particular hats. So let's try to understand, what these hats are all about. Okay. So out of six hats, let's look at the first one, white hat. Okay. Now each hat represent a distinct characteristic. White hat is the one which talks about facts and information, which focuses on data and figures. Okay. Let's look at an example. For example, what are the current sales figure for this quarter, for this month? What's the current stage? Okay. So this is all about the facts. So data represent facts. So six thinking hats, white hat represent facts and information. Red hat, it is all about feeling and emotion. The red color denotes feelings and emotion. Now, when we say feelings, it's about considering my emotion, intuition, and gut feeling. Example, I feel anxious about this project, even though the data looks good. Okay. So, for example, when Shiva sir told me that I need to take this session, I know that I can take a session, but my feeling was, okay, I'm very anxious about taking this session online for so many people. So there is an anxiety. So my feeling and emotion is about anxiousness. Black hat, it is about, caution and risk. Black color is associated with caution and risk. Now, what we say by black is it identifies potential problems, risks, and obstacles. Example, what can go wrong if we launch this new product? What can go wrong if I, go to this new city? What can go wrong if I take this course? Kind of anything that could give me a potential obstacle and I look into it. Then there is yellow hat. What is yellow hat all about? Yellow color is all about optimism and benefit. So what does it talks about? It talks about, if you look at from example perspective, what are the potential gain from implementing this new strategy? Now, if I have to do something, an activity, if I'm, taking a new course, what is the potential gain I can get into this from this particular activity, from this assignment, from this new strategy that I'm getting into? So yellow color represents positive aspects, opportunities. Green color. Now, green hat talks about creativity and alternatives. What are some alternate solutions that we haven't yet considered? Okay. So this is the color which talks about innovation, new ideas, alternate thinking, creative thinking. And last is blue. Now, blue color is about process and control. It's a moderator's hat, basically. So manage the thinking process and ensure that all the perspectives are considered. So let's make sure that everybody speaks up, we follow some systematic process and all the ideas are covered. Now, in a group, when this activity is done, there is no particular sequence to this. But these hats basically tells us that I need to look at each area. When I'm thinking alone, I can look at each of the hat and I see, okay, have I considered into this particular area? So let's look at an example. For example, let's say I wanted to launch a new product. So if I'm looking at a new product, from a new product perspective, White Hat will tell me whether I have done my market research, what are my sales projections, what is competition analysis, have I understood the market, okay, what is the cost perspective to it. So White Hat talks about facts and data. So this is when I'm doing anything new, it is pushing me to consider all the facts that are related to the activity. Red color is all about, Red Hat is all about emotion and feeling. It tells me that, I need to express about what is the excitement or my concerns that would come into, making this project useful. That could make even this project, how can I look into this project from a perspective? What are my feeling about this project? What are the excitements that I have? Black Hat. Now, Black Hat is all about risk. What is those identified risks I need to be aware about? For example, is there a possibility of market saturation? How is the market moving? What are some of my challenges? Will I be able to cope up with production challenge, marketing challenges, and so on and so forth? What would be the cost challenges I could come across? What are some of the adverse conditions of market that would come? So these are few of the things that Black Hat would, help me to be cautious about. Yellow Hat is all about optimism and benefit. Now, if you look at optimism, if on a new launch of a product, it talks about what are the potential benefit. It's such as increasing market share, brand recognition, better customer reach. So Yellow Hat is all about optimism and benefit. Green Hat is something that talks about creativity, creative thinking and innovation. Simply brainstorming. For example, brainstorm creative marketing strategies or product feature that could differentiate the product. Now, what is the Green Hat is talking about? How can I make my product reach better to my customer? How can I ensure that my product is liked by my customers? How can I ensure my product is better off than my competitors? How can I have an USP in my product? Green Hat pushes me to seek those alternatives. And Blue Hat helps me to summarize all the points that as I have considered, ensuring that hat is used and the outlines are considered and we go into the next step. Right? Any questions?
No, sir, you can go ahead.
Okay,
All
fantastic.
clear, sir.
Fantastic. Okay, great. So let's move to now with this, limited understanding of six thinking hat. Let's try to do a small exercise. Okay. So there is a person called John who wants to open small snacks. Okay. So there's a person called John who wants to open a small snacks corner at a busy crossroad in the town with minimum investment. Now we as a team, we have to use six thinking hat and arrive at a decision to help John that what is that he need to consider before he put up his snacks corner. So friends, please use your pen and paper, and start writing into for each hat, whatever comes in your mind.
Yeah, now you think that you are John. Team members, every one of you, you please think that you are John. Okay. So what Krishnanand says is, when he says white hat, that means in your imagination you wear the hat. Please mute your call, Steve. Please wear the hat, particular hat. For example, when Krishnanand says red hat, in imagination you wear the red hat. You think that you are John. Okay. And if at all you want to open a shop, you think of your own area. Suppose, for example, Urvashi is there. Urvashi will think her own area. In her area, she wants to open a shop, means she will apply all the six hats to arrive at the decision, whether she can do it or not. Yeah, Krishnanand, sorry for disturbance. Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for adding it. So if I am John and I want to open a small snacks corner with minimum investment, what is that I need to do to open this? Now, when we say minimum investment, we are very sure that we may not be employ new person with us. We may not be able to put a lot of branding into thing. We not be able to do a lot of advertising about it. what is that I can put into a snacks corner? And obviously, one of the things that in current market would be then when we talk about a busy crossroad, there might be already some some snacks corner out there as well. So I have to think of competition also. What could be the possible questions that that could help me to arrive at a decision? Okay. Now, when we think so, it is a regular phenomenon in our life also when we come across certain situation to take a decision, and in corporates also when we have to take decisions. Okay. So 6 thinking hats would always help us to reach on these of those aspects. Okay.
Hello.
Use this particular
Hello,
slide.
sir.
Yes. Yes, go ahead, Abu Bakr.
Hello.
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
According to the picture, John has the opportunity that the green door, he has the busy crossroad, right?
Yes.
So he has the marketing place. So he need to think about about the blue hat like that, the process and process and the control.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what you
Or
please write it in the Abu Bakr. Please write it in the
Yeah.
paper.
Write it on the paper.
Please write it on the paper.
Yeah, we will come to the discussion. You are
Discussion
absolutely
afterwards.
right.
Yeah.
Please write your point on the paper under each hat. So you can have 6 columns and probably write your pointers in under each hat, whatever comes to your mind. Okay. So when even when I was doing this exercise, it happens that we might not have anything under green hat. We might not have, anything under black hat. We might have limited things under red hat. But it's important to have a brainstorming. It is important to keep on thinking on this, because when we think in a group, even when we think individually, it gives us an opportunity to look at various aspects. 6 thinking hat is a parallel technique which help us to focus on lot of these options which we might miss otherwise in a thought process. So I've kept this slide especially just to help you to understand whether, if we need to look at what aspect as an example we look at. Yeah. 2 more minutes, let's write it down, and then we'll start discussing about those aspects. Great. Are you ready, friends? Can we start discussing about it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Yes, sir. Great, great. So let's move ahead and write on step. Okay, so let's get into white hat. Let's look at into white hat first. And what do you think would be, some of those aspects that we need to gather as a relevant information for this particular activity? What does John need to do? What is that if I'm John, what is that I should look into?
So firstly, John needs to know how the market is running actually. What is the actual demand of market and the place where he wants to place the card, near around how many cards are running there.
Correct.
So the market growth or the walk-in steps near the card is
Correct.
must thing.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
Solanki sir. Hello, Solanki sir. Yes, please.
Yeah, I have to unmute myself. Okay. Mostly in the line with the Sheetal, that he is supposed to identify what is the size of the town, what are the food habits of the people staying there, what is the income group of that people staying thereby, then how many restaurants are there nearby? Is he opening something new? आजू बाजू में competitors कितने हैं, क्या क्या वो लोग provide कर देते हैं? अगर मुझे ये खड़ा रहना है वहां पे, मेरा स्नैक बार करना है, तो what kind of permissions I will be requiring, और मुझे किस तरह से रॉ मटेरियल मुझे कहाँ से आएगा, दोस काइंड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, मुझे क्रेडिट मिलेगी कि नहीं मिलेगी, तो या मेरा फुटफॉल ज्यादा होगा या नहीं होगा, ऑल दोस काइंड विथ फैक्ट्स ही हैज टू आइडेंटिफाई. एज वी राइटली सेड, इट टॉक्स अबाउट द फैक्ट्स, सो वी हैव टू गो ऑन प्योरली ऑन अ फैक्ट बेसिस.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, please go ahead. Yes, Mayuri.
Tim, please, you people can share the things. Time is up. Time is also running.
Yes, sir. I've just shared it in WhatsApp. The person need to know about the market information which he is entering. The area information he should know कि वहाँ उस area में ये particular business चलेगा नहीं चलेगा. The competition info कि क्या competition उसके आसपास है. Then the startup investment कितना लगेगा, उसका return क्या है, and what is the break even.
Fantastic. Yes, thank you, Mayur. You are absolutely right. And I have also posed some question as an indicators for the team as well. And we have also already discussed these same things in line with the, so primarily what does it mean is, it means that I need to gather facts. Okay. And when we say facts, it is very clear that it has to be an evidence base. Okay. So let's move further and try to understand, what is the next step. So Red Hat, let's try to understand my emotions and intuition when I'm taking this decision, when I'm putting up a next corner. What would come to my mind? Yes, please. What would happen in Red Hat?
Sir, as a first thing, as it is a card, so maybe or maybe not, he is not getting any manpower with him. Because when you are in a startup or something, you need to be yourself as a manpower. You can't have a support. So that may be a big thing, that he need to manage everything by himself. So firstly, he must be mentally very much prepared with this thing.
Absolutely.
You need to do everything on your behalf, and maybe you're not getting a support, maybe emotionally but not physically, or
Correct. Absolutely. Yes.
Sir, in this case, he can also think that whether he is keen about the catering business, whether he is able to listen, his feelings he has to identify first of all, because kuch gadbad ho gaya, some customer may start firing or some fighting also, so he should have acceptability for all kind of these things. His mind should be always service oriented, service oriented. So that's the most emotional inertia he is supposed to identify.
Correct. Yes. So when it comes to feeling and emotion, there might be a lot of things that would go into the whole thing, right? One of the things that he need to first be aware that, am I doing this because there is an opportunity? I see a lot of people putting up stalls, or really I have a passion for cooking, right? So he need to first understand what his passion is. है ना, कई बार लोग इसलिए भी धंधा खोलते कि 4 लोगों ने खोला, उनका सक्सेसफुल हो गया तो मेरा भी हो जाएगा. I'll successful because everybody other in the town is successful. Okay. What do I feel about running a snacks corner? Okay. What will I be successful in this venture? Am I excited? Am I doing it because, even if you come across students, everybody of his friends are going to engineering. Hence, I want to take an admission to engineering because my father is saying that I need to go to engineering. So is it because a conscious I'm taking, or am I really excited of doing it, something about it? My need to understand the feeling part of it. Okay. What is being considered as for taking into this particular decision. Okay. Let's move to the black hat. Okay. We all know black hat is all about caution, being about understanding my potential risk. What could be some of the potential risks and challenges that John should be aware of, or I should be aware if I'm putting my snacks corner? Yes, team.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, if it is wet material, the risk is more. Why? Because if it is spoiled, again we have to prepare. Again we
Correct.
have to invest.
Correct.
So that is so as a caution and risk black. So black I'm selected black.
Correct. Correct. So he has to be cautious
Not
about the
all.
risk that would go into, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What else? What else, team?
So risk of failure of management especially.
Absolutely. Risk of failure.
Because
Correct.
management is something that is the base of some
Correct.
startup
Correct.
or business. So
Correct.
risk of failure and failure of especially management.
Management, right.
And
anything?
also financial failure.
There can be
Financial
also a
failure, right.
In case
daily
business doesn't go
sales
as
risk.
per our plan, then
Correct.
whether he is ready to bear those kind of losses.
Yes, correct.
In case the
Correct.
business
Correct.
doesn't go.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, he
And
should think
hello,
of legal risk, whether it is permissionable for his card to place there.
Correct. We have already considered it under white hat, this permission part. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can go to the next one. I think time is
So,
also running.
the point is that we should look at, what can go wrong about competition, unexpected cost, which we discussed from the losses as well. Okay. Coming to yellow hat, what could be the positive, focus on positive aspect and opportunity? What could be those couple of points that, could come to my mind from a opportunity perspective, from positive aspect perspective?
Sir,
John has a
space of
market.
market. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a demand. Correct. What else?
Branding. He can brand himself.
Absolutely. He can brand himself, right? So yellow hat would help him to look at that. What is most important is branding is how can he attract customers with unique offering?
Yeah,
right?
how to different from others.
How to differentiate from others? How could this business provide a stable income to him? How can he scale up in future? Okay, similar questions that we thought of, right? Coming to the next, green hat. Okay, let's look at some of the creative options. What could be the things that you could, my cart, if I have to look at my cart, what could have just come to my mind when I say, creative ideas, brainstorming? What comes to my mind on this?
Door
So
delivery.
first is look of the
Transporting.
card.
Look
And,
of the card. Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
near the sitting arrangement if there is possibility of
Possibility. Correct.
Unique menu, new
Unique
varieties.
menu. Correct. What
Yeah.
is that I can offer as a unique menu? How can I create
And-
an attractive setup, right?
rather than the speciality, the demand of the market, we can
Correct.
also adjust in the menu.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I might offer the same thing, but am I offering at a better price and a better quality, better taste? Right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Now, with all these aspects that we have considered, what would Blue Hat help us with? How would Blue Hat help me?
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 6 thinking hats ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
Starting from the
So when we are
Yes, Sheetal.
So when we are taking care of all the 5 heads above, the control of the loss or maybe other things will be in our hand and the process will be more smoother than other times.
Correct.
Yes.
What else?
It's a current trend, 6 thinking hats.
Yeah.
Online order. Digitalize the service.
Yes. So, in Blue Hat, it would help me to ensure that have I considered all the aspects before making a decision, right? Also, it would look at me, what are the next step in setting up my snacks corner? How would I monitor my progress and how would I make adjustment as needed? Have I considered all the options, right? So if we see when we were thinking of this, when we focused on a particular hat, we were able to generate better thoughts into that particular dimension. But if I don't use hat as a metaphor, I might end up by losing on some of the aspects of taking a decision, right? So thank you very much, friends. And in case you have any questions, we can discuss them right away. We have a couple of minutes before we move on to the next session. Any questions?
Yeah, thank you very much, team. Yeah, Krishan, and thank you very much, team.
Thank you.
The same, Krishnanand, can you just remove the flyer?
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Team, take a paper now. Okay. 6 acts, how that we can apply in counseling. Okay, how that we can apply in counseling, that we will see. Take a paper. Now I will give you a case study. Okay, I will give you a case. And Durga ma'am will be joining with me. Durga ma'am, are you there? Krishnanand, can you just take out the...
I'm doing that. Just a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, Durga.
Good
So,
evening.
Durga ma'am and we both are going to discuss something. Okay. Durga ma'am, you can also join with me and we will discuss. Okay. So, team, take a paper. Okay. Now, a boy who is studying in 3rd standard. Who is studying in 3rd standard. Okay. He is not going to school. The boy, along with the parents, father and mother, they are coming to you. Okay. Now, suppose if you are using the 6 acts, suppose whether I will be able to use 6 acts in this case. Okay. For example, I will give you one example. Then I want you people to tell. Okay. Suppose in your imagination, first, what is that we are going to do is you are going to wear. Please mute your call. Anil Kumar, please mute your call. First, let us wear. Which hat? Suppose, for example, white hat. Okay. Suppose we are wearing the white hat. When we wear the white hat, what we can do is we can ask facts and figures with the parents about the boy and his behavior. Only facts and figures. So, what are the questions we can ask? Please tell me. The boy is studying in 3rd standard. Suddenly he says, I will not go to school. Okay. The parents have come along with the child. First, you will be asking questions to the parent. Now, you can wear the white hat and ask the question. When you wear the white hat, what you will ask? You will be asking only facts and figures. Isn't it? Nothing else. So, what are the facts and figures question you can ask to the parent? Please tell me.
How many days he missed the
1 minute. One by one. Anika, please go ahead.
Yeah, how many days he missed the school?
Fact and figure. Very nice. Anything. Any other, for which actually a definite answer should be there. That is what white hat. A definite answer. How many days he didn't go to school? Then.
What's the reason he had the going school? He's not like to go in school. What's the reason?
The question is not clear, Abu Bakar. Urvashi ma'am, please put it in the chat box, Abu Bakar.
Did he share any information about the school happening?
Shaheen.
Any specific daytime does he cry?
Now here we also should wear the white hat. Okay. One person should talk. Only after the person completes it, we have to open our mouth. Now I am asking Shaheen. No other person will open the mouth. Yeah. Shaheen, please go ahead. Fact and figure. Shaheen.
Did your son, yes. Yeah. Did he tell anything about school? What's happening at school?
Is it fact and figure?
No.
Whether this question is fact and figure?
No.
Because what the boy tells may be assumption, na? Okay. But maybe, okay, Shaheen, we can put the question like this. Okay. What is that you have seen in the school? Fact and figure. What the boy tells, it is an assumption. That is an assumption. Teacher, maybe, okay. Shaheen is also correct. What has happened in the class yesterday? That we can ask, fact and figure. The child on 3rd, the child says, I will not go to school. On 2nd, what happened in the school? First period, which teacher came? 2nd period, which teacher has come? 3rd period, which teacher has come? Isn't it? These all are fact and figures. At what time you came out of the school? Whether you boarded the correct bus? Did you interact with the driver? Whether the helper has helped you properly? These all are fact and figures because anything could have happened. That is why he is not ready to go to school, isn't it? Yeah, what are the other fact and figures? Yes, Sheetal. Please raise
Sir,
your hands.
any
Please raise your hands. I will call you. Yeah, Sheetal,
any
please.
specific incident happened before he start doing that? Any specific incident?
Any specific event on the day before?
Yeah.
Whether it came to your attention? Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, Ravi Krishna.
Any complaints received from school?
Yeah, very
teacher?
nice. Yeah, what is the exact complaint received from the school before yesterday or day before yesterday, etc.? Yeah, then.
Any incident with the students and classmates?
Acha, okay, very nice, Abu Bakar. Very nice. Yeah,
Sir,
Kavya.
what happened in the past?
Kavya.
Has he ever told this before, or has there any similar incidents that happened before where he said the same thing that he wouldn't go to school?
Super. Now, one more, a few more aspects we can ask. Yeah, Dharmendra.
No, sir, here
Dharmendra.
the inputs from the other parents, whether their children are also having this kind of feeling from the school, a particular behavior of a teacher or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Induja, please go. Yeah, Dharmendra. Yeah.
Does the child cry in any specific period or any maybe in the daytime?
Super. Is there any question? Yeah, 1 minute. One minute.
Is your child?
Rishikesh, please raise your hand, and I will call the name. Only those who raise the hand and only those who I call, they will answer. Okay. We will have some kind of because otherwise it will not look good, na? Medical conditions, medical aspects. Is there anything we should ask about the boy, about the boy's medical condition? Should we ask any question under White Act?
Yes, sir.
What are the questions? Can anybody please raise your hand? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. I will call because I want to give chance to everybody. I want to give chance to everybody. Yeah, Ravi Krishna, please go ahead.
Kids told any stomach pain or head pain like this, body pain.
Whether your child is having any medical history in the past, when that you have tested the blood, okay, before going to the school, whether you have shouted at the boy, or whether your father, whether your husband, whether he has shouted at the boy. So all these questions we can ask when we wear the white hat. Okay. Now, for example, let us go to the next one. Okay. What is the next hat? What is the next hat?
Red hat.
Red hat. Okay. In red hat, we will not talk about any fact and figure. We will not talk about any fact and figure. Durga, what is that we can ask in red hat when we are wearing the red hat? What is that we can ask the parents?
As red hat thinking deals with emotions or feelings, we can ask the child, how does he feel going to school, staying there, what he actually feels.
Very nice. That is, here we will not ask any question related to fact and figure. We will ask questions to the boy and also to the parent about their emotions, feelings, and intuition, which has no evidence actually, for which there is no evidence. So what kind of exact questions you can pose? What are the exact questions you can pose? Yes, sir.
So do you like to go to school?
Why you don't like to go to school?
Correct.
Why you don't like to go to school? What is that you feel? See, we can ask the mother now. Ma'am, what do you think may be the problem? Your child is not going to the school. What do you think may be the problem? So the problem will be definitely the maths teacher, sir. Ma'am, may I know why? See, the maths teacher always, she is shouting at my boy. This is actually assumption and emotions. There are no fact and figures because the mother would have not seen it. Yes or no, team? Yes or no? So, when we wear the red hat, we can ask only questions related to emotion. So we can ask the boy, okay, what do you feel when you want to go to school? What do you feel? I don't want to go. What do you feel? I feel fear. Fear. Fear to see the school or any particular teacher. Suppose if I take some teacher out of the school, which teacher you will like to take away from the school? Emotion related aspects. Then what is the next one? What is the next one?
The black hat.
The black hat. The black hat, what are the bad things could have occurred in the school? What are the bad aspects which could have occurred in the school, which may be fact and figure, which may be assumption also, both. But here we will concentrate only on the negative aspects. What are the negative things could have happened because of which the child is not going to school? What may be the reasons? We can have a hunch. Here you can have also have a hunch. So what are the things your child may not go to the school? Only negative aspects.
He might be bullied by some classmates.
Classmates bullied, then?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't completed his work.
He didn't complete his homework, so he is having fear. Then?
Yeah.
Bathroom facility.
Okay, then?
Any
Teachers
harassment?
shouting.
Harassment, then? Yeah, Anila.
He might fight with
Anila.
maybe some kind of exploitation, like sexual assault and something like that. That could be the reason.
Very nice, very nice. Then?
He might have been a new student in the school, so he might have a feeling of loneliness, probably.
Okay. So in the white hat, when we wear the white hat, we have to ask, have you changed the school recently?
Correct.
Isn't it? Have you changed the school recently? That we will ask when we are wearing the white hat. So black hat. What is the next hat? What is the next hat?
Yellow.
What is the next hat?
Yellow hat.
Yellow.
So when you wear the yellow hat, what you will think?
The benefits
positive
of going
aspect,
to school.
opportunities.
Please, Rishikesh, what is it we will think when we wear the yellow hat?
Actually, my question is something different for earlier hat. This is what we have to ask, whether your boy is having same feeling frequently or today only he is
Rishikesh, that question already posed by someone. Already someone has asked. For yellow hat, what is the thing? Yellow hat, Rishikesh? Yellow hat, team yellow hat, what is it actually? Yellow hat.
So yellow hat.
Actually, we have to grab opportunity to.
Opportunities and benefits, right?
We have to ask the yellow hat is about the positivities. Now we have to ask the parent, what are the positive qualities of your child? What are the strength of your child? See, we are talking only about the weakness. That is, the boy is not going to school. The teacher might have bullied. The student might have bullied. But to solve the problem, we must know what are the best aspects of the child. No? So here we will concentrate only on, ma'am, now I'm going to ask about child. You will not say any negative things. Only positive things about the child. What are the positive aspects about the child, please, sir? So he is good in dancing. Yeah. He is good in singing. Yes. He is good in mathematics. So all the things, suppose for example, now I am telling, what is the one question you will get from this? Okay. Now I am the parent, I am telling. And you are all wearing yellow hat. And you are asking about the goodness of the child, and I am answering. Sir, actually my child is very good in science, sir. Now only I am starting. Okay. Now only I am starting. Sir, the strength of my child, sir. Sir, my child is very good in science, sir. My child is very good in Hindi also. My child scores very good mark in social science also. He scores very good marks, sir. So all these things are his strength, sir. Immediately, what is the one doubt you will get?
Then what is the weakness or the negative point?
No, we will, here we are going to talk only about the positive. But when I tell this, what is that you will get in your mind? What is the one
What
question?
about extracurricular activities?
I didn't use mathematics.
Correct.
I told I am going to start, then I didn't use mathematics. Then you have to keep this mathematics in your mind. Okay, that you will ask afterwards, not during that. Not during when you are wearing the yellow hat. Okay, that means in mathematics, that boy is not good. Maybe something would have happened in the mathematics class. Okay, either that would have been discussed in the black hat. Okay, or even if it is not discussed, keep that question for asking after all the to ask after all the hat is work. After yellow hat, what is that you can ask?
Green.
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 What is
Creativity.
that? Yeah, what is that?
Creativity and alternative.
Creativity and alternate. So we can ask the parent, what are the things you tried to send the child to school? Parent would have done did something, na?
Yeah.
Usually parent will not just throw away the child, na? Hey, kick you out, go to the school. Like that, no parent will say, isn't it? Parent would have tried different aspects, yes or no?
Yes.
Parents would have tried, na? Arey beta, school jana, main aapko five-star chocolate de deta hu.
They can give sort of reinforcement.
Yeah. So what are the things that parents have tried to send him to school? Creative ways. What are the things they have done? Even when you do counseling, you will also do the same thing. Na? Creatively, you will think how that I can send the boy to school. Only sitting and talking with him and trying to giving counseling will not be sufficient. Creative ways also we have to think. Na? So suppose someone he likes very much in the class. Along with him, we can send him to school. A creative method. What are the things already the parents have tried? That we will try to understand when we wear the yellow.
We can offer. We can offer
What is the next
some-
hat? What is the next hat? Yeah, what is the next hat?
Blue hat,
The
sir.
blue hat.
Process and control.
So blue hat, what it is?
It's
Process
supposed-
and control.
Considering all the aspects. Yeah.
You have to stand it from the, so as a psychologist, what we have to do is, we have to go to the top, look at all the aspects, and we may get a fair picture. See, particularly in post-marital counseling, you can use 6 hats very effectively. Because when you, without any idea, when you ask questions, you may miss out some questions. But when you concentrate, when you put a particular hat and ask questions, you will know what questions to ask. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? When you wear, suppose post-marital counseling, a couple have come. First, you are wearing the black hat. You will be, so you get a very clear thing now. What is the question you are going to ask?
Correct.
So the 6 hats, and there is no need that you have to use all the hats.
Yeah.
6 hat, it is a corporate technique for decision making. Okay. For decision making, only one thing we will do a final exercise. You all want to open a clinic, psychology clinic, life coaching clinic. Please put yes or no in the chat box.
Yes.
Please put yes or no. Okay. Now apply the 6 hat. Okay. Apply the 6 hat. Start putting only in the chat box. Okay. And I want everyone to see the chat box. Don't answer in the mic. Okay. Answer in the chat box. You are going to open a clinic. Okay. Now first, which hat you will be wearing? What is the first hat? Yeah, Durga.
White hat.
Durga, you can only Durga will open the mic. Only Durga will open the mic. Others answer only in the chat box.
White hat thinking, sir. White hat.
White hat. So you are wearing white hat. Okay. You are going to start a clinic. So wear the white hat and answer the questions. What are the questions you can ask? White hat. You want to open a clinic. What are the questions?
Whether I have the necessary eligibility to open the clinic.
Yes.
Are there
Only
any
Durga will be answering. Others, please put it in the chat box. Come on, quick. We will finish it in another 10 minutes with this. Yeah, please put it in the chat box. Yeah, Durga ma'am, please go ahead.
do I have the necessary competence to open the clinic, to run it? Okay.
Fact and figure.
Financial status, competition.
Very
Okay,
nice.
what are the areas I need to look into?
Very nice.
If how to handle an issue.
Very nice. Very nice. Please put it in the chat box. Please put it in the chat box. So white hat, when you wear the white hat, you will be seeing only fact and figures. Okay, do I have the qualification? Do I have the legal qualification? Where is that I am going to open? Whether I am going to concentrate. Suppose, for example, what is the amount I have? What is the amount I have? I don't have any amount. Then what is the best thing? In white hat says, I don't have any amount here. आज में पैसा नहीं है, but I want to open a clinic.
Loan, sir. Bank loan.
Approach bank.
One is bank loan. One is bank loan. The another one is online counseling. Na? For online counseling, you need not have anything. Yeah, you should have a mobile phone in your hand with online connection, Wi-Fi connection. That is enough. And you should start posting in Facebook. That is free. You should start posting in Instagram. That is free. You should post in YouTube. That is free. Is there anything required for posting in Facebook and groups and all? Why that? Facts and figures. Then, what is the next hat?
Red hat, sir.
Red hat. So when you are red hat, when you are wearing the red hat, you will be thinking only about the emotions and intuitions. What is your intuition says? If you open a clinic, whether you will succeed or not, what your mind says? What is the feeling you get when you think that I want to open a clinic? Isn't it?
Will it be succeeded or not?
Yes, will it be succeeded or not? Then, can I be successful? Will I be able to heal and help others? Nivedita, great. Others, will I be able to get successful clients? Whether will client trust me? Superb, superb. Others, please put here, we are having only 5 minutes more. Fears about results. Whether I will be able to gain trust of my clients.
हाँ जी, क्या हुआ?
Very nice. Okay, what is the next hat? What is the next hat?
Yellow hat.
Yellow hat. In
Sorry,
yellow
black
what
hat,
will
sir.
we think?
Black hat.
Acha, okay, black hat. What is in black hat we will think? What
Caution
are
and
the
risk.
problems? What are the problems you will get? What are the difficulties? There are more supply, but the demand is less. Every year, so many psychologists are out. So many psychology students are out. Whether if I open, whether I will get client. Whether what is that I can charge? Whether if I charge 1,000 rupees, people will not join. What are the problems? What are the problems? Yeah, can anyone? Can you people put it in the chat box? Yeah, Durga, in black hat, what are the things? Thing which
I may not be able to help the client. I may not win the trust of the client. I may not be able to do the screening properly, which might come up.
In online, suppose if it is an online
Doubting
self-doubt,
yourself, self-doubt.
Okay, so and all these aspects will come in black hat. What is the next one?
Yellow hat, sir.
Yellow hat. So when you use yellow hat, you will be thinking creative ways. See, everybody is doing counseling, everybody is doing training. How that I can do the same thing in a creative way? Now,
Yellow actually positive,
optimism and
positivity,
benefits.
sir. Thinking in a positive way.
Thinking in a positive way and also in creative way, isn't it?
Green is
No,
a
sir.
creative.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yes.
optimism and benefit.
Yeah. So I think you're all in track. So Krishnanand, you have taken the message properly.
Thank you.
You have taken the message because I try to confuse people, but people are not ready to get confused. Sir, no, when I hear that, but yeah, yellow hat, please tell me.
Yellow hat is mostly with thinking positive, looking at the positive things. Okay.
When I become a
With
counselor,
going on, moving on with the hope that
when
I will be
when I become a
successful.
counselor, yeah. Yeah, please, Durga, please go ahead. Yes, madam, please come. Please come sit. Please sit here. Please sit here for 5 minutes, okay? Please. Yeah. Durga, please go
Moving
ahead.
ahead, sir. Moving ahead, that I do have the necessary qualification, competence to treat to heal the clients. I have good communication, thinking all the positive things which you have, noting down your strengths.
Acha, okay. So what is the next hat? What is the next hat?
So green hat, creativity and alternatives.
So creativity answer I don't want here because you may have some creative ways. If you put it here, people will steal. Okay. So don't put it.
Yes.
Okay. Don't tell all your creative ways here. Okay. Even I myself will steal. Okay. So creatively thinking. So the creative thinking only we have started our GTCC, Global Trainers and Coaches Counselors Organization. It is a green hat thing. Everybody wants to start an organization, but they don't have the financial capability. Suppose if at all I want to get registered in MCA, that will I will have to spend 50,000 rupees. If at all I want to start NGO, I will have to spend 50,000 in the beginning. Every year I have to spend 40,000 rupees. So I don't have. Suppose if people feel I don't have all those things, we have created an organization wherein you can become a training partner, and we will issue the certificate. You can conduct the program. We will brand you. Durga is a member in GTCCO. So there are many other people. Okay, they are member in GTCCO. So the thing is, you can conduct the program and we will give the certificate. So we thought in a unique way. It is not that the business will grow. The business will grow. My business will grow when so many people join, because Durga is from a place. In that place, there will be many colleges. If she goes and approaches a college, she may get appointment with the principal or not. Maybe not. Maybe yes. But if she goes with the GTCCO, sir, I am coming from Global Trainers and Counselors Organization. I want to meet a principal. Maybe you get a chance. Suppose if you are telling, sir, I am Shivakumar, I want to meet a principal. Sir, I am from Global Trainers and Coaches Counselors Organization. I want to meet principal. There is a difference. There is a difference. So we created in a very different way. Even much more creative ways we are thinking. What are the other things which we can include in GTCCO, so that I will be able to cater to more people. Business. Okay. Even in counseling, we are thinking more aspects. One aspect what we have created is quick counseling. Quick counseling is just 45 minutes. 45 minutes counseling. If you are not cured, get your money back. So this already we have started in our counseling and life coaching. So thinking in a creative way. So what are the other, what is the next one? Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
So blue hat, process and control.
You see from the top. You see from the top. What is your strengths? What are the positives? What are the negatives? Okay. And what are the creative aspects? And take a decision accordingly. The decision is today itself start your business. The business of counseling, it is growing like anything. And if somebody starts your clinic now and starts branding yourself, that is the best thing which you are going to initiate, that will support you till your last breath. Because this is the only thing which you can do even when you are 80 years old. Even when you are 80 years old, you can do it. Even if you are 18 years old, you can do it. See, 18 years I am doing it. 80 years also I will do it. Okay. So 18 years I told my mental age. Okay. We will meet at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we are going to see many art therapy aspects. Now, please tell me, the 6 acts is a corporate technique. Now, this corporate technique, do you think it is we can apply in for how many of you the 6 act technique is new? Please put it in the chat box. So it's new for me means please put N in the chat box. Please put N in the chat box. This is also actually one of the green hat. When I wanted to do a program, okay, counseling through 6 AT, nobody has conducted. You can go and check in the internet. You can go and check in the internet whether anybody has written a single article on counseling using 6 Hats. Not even a single person has written so far. We are the first people to bring out this in council. Green hat. Because even when we start a program, now we think from 6 Hats. Even if you start applying now, that will be very great. We will meet at 9 o'clock with much more beautiful and the best aspects. Okay. And 9 o'clock we will meet. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, sir.
And do this exercise. Do this exercise for your own clinic. Sit and write, because due to urgency, I made it so fast. Okay, one more madam is also waiting for me. So do it leisurely. Take a paper and write. You will get so many creative ideas. There are so many creative ideas for particularly in council. Okay, you will get it, and you will have great aspect. And branding. If you need branding, join GTCCO.